Hi, everyone. Happy Saturday. Just waiting to get started as soon as Jasmine can hop in. Tonight, we're going to be talking about essential oils. Hi, Maddie. Tonight, we're going to be talking about essential oils that are supportive for seasonal affective disorder. So, give me 1 second to go live with. I'm glad you're watching from my living room, Maddie. Hey!
Hey, girl. We're
I'm
here.
Woohoo! I'm so excited we figured this out.
We figured it out. Instagram did not beat us, y'all. We're smarter than Instagram.
Hell yeah. Okay. So, thank you. There's a couple people already in here. Love it.
What's up? Hey, Maddie. Hey, your truly Dommy. What's up, Johnny? Awesome. Hey, guys.
Cool. All right. Well, so Jasmine and I are coming to you tonight from San Fran area. Woohoo! And Providence. So, when we originally talked about doing a joint Insta Live workshop, we were kind of throwing ideas around, and I had mentioned, what if we did something about supporting seasonal affective disorder? But then I was like, wait, is that even a thing in California?
And I was like,
it is,
girl,
right?
we have our own version of winter. It's a thing. We're Californians, but it's still winter for us. And we can't hang like you East Coasters, but
No, but you know what? I envy you. It's cool. So, all right. So if you do live in the Northeast like me, you have most likely dealt with seasonal affective disorder. But if you're in California, I guess you have too.
you have your own version. Like, I have friends who live in Southern California who are like, it's below 60. And I'm like, stop. But then that's their like real life, you know? I mean, we can't help it, you guys. You guys are way more tough than we are. We've never had to like dig ourselves out of snow. We've never had to like, at least if you live here where I live, or, you know, if you're like in Tahoe or Big Bear or something, then maybe, but not as aggressive as the East Coast. You guys are way more hardcore than we are.
I don't like being so hardcore. All right. So getting into it. So you might be wondering, what is seasonal affective disorder? It's also commonly known as the winter blues. And some of these symptoms might include moderate to severe depression, food cravings, lack of focus, just feeling chronically fatigued, weight gain, mood swings, everything. Hi, Melissa.
Melissa.
Everything that a person doesn't really want to be feeling. I don't know about you, Jasmine. Well, I do know about you. I'm sure you do thrive in the warmer weather.
Totally. I feel like in the winter, I'm definitely more fatigued. I'm definitely lethargic. I'm like, oh, I just want to stay on my couch in my cozies all the time. But life doesn't always work that way.
No, it doesn't. I wish it would. So most doctors are going to tell you to take some extra vitamin D. Totally agree with that. I take a ton of it in the winter months. But you're also, the average person is most likely not doing or being mindful of how they're really feeling and how the weather is affecting them, and maybe how they can support themselves through that time. So now that we're kind of out of the holiday season, that hustle and bustle is come and gone, and you're just sort of chilling, spending your time cozy indoors, you are probably feeling that lethargy. So we wanted to kind of like walk you through how diffusing, especially essential oils, can be the perfect way to restore that mind-body balance and uplift your mood and beat those winter blues.
Yes, girl. All the things. I think vitamin D is super important. So yeah, if you're not out in the sun, get some vitamin D, get some calcium. If you don't do dairy, just take some calcium supplements because that helps you absorb the vitamin D. And yeah, these essential oils are freaking magic.
The best. pure magic. All right, so we're gonna kind of both go back and forth and walk you through a couple of our favorite essential oils. First, I'm just gonna talk about citrus oils kind of like as a group because they all, in this sense, pretty much do the same thing. So it would just be a personal preference of essentially what scent you prefer or how else you wanted to use the oils. So my favorite are lemon, wild orange, and grapefruit. So I'm like juggling all the oils. Any citrus will do though. There's tangerine, there's lime, there's even the citrus bliss blend, which is great. They're energizing, they're uplifting, and honestly, they just kind of, for me anyway, help remind me of summer and that the summer months are coming. They are a thing. Citrus oils are also super supportive of your immune system. So in the wintertime, that's just an amazing extra added bonus because maybe not so much for you West Coasters, but here when it's 18 degrees, the sniffles are a thing.
Yeah.
So it's so great to add them to your water or just diffuse them at your desk at work or whatever.
Totally. I love tangerine and grapefruit. Those are my two kind of to go-to citrus oils. Another one that I love is bergamot. Bergamot is like been my jam recently. It's the oil of self-confidence. So like when I'm just feeling like, is this ever going to end? Like, I'm feeling down on myself because I'm a spoiled California girl.
Because it's 65.
It was 38 the other morning. That's so
cool.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'll give you that.
But I love it. It's uplifting. It's also citrus oils. And the citrus oils, what I love about them is that they're like, it's like sunshine. It's like diffusing sunshine. Like you're like, it's great for anxiety, for anger. I like can't be in a bad mood when I have bergamot diffusing, or I put it like on my pulse points, on my wrist. It's like sunshine in a bottle. Super calming. I can't stay in my sulk long if I start diffusing bergamot. I'm like, all right, get over it.
Get up, let's do it. Totally. And sorry, I'm probably going to take like 1,000 sips of water in the middle of this. I have this new thing now where when I teach workshops and talk, I just get like, so.
That's okay. I have my water.
Okay, perfect.
Hydration, it's a big thing, especially in the winter. And when you're in super dry weather, I mean, we're chronically dehydrated as a society. So that's good.
I'm being good.
I'm going to take a sip of water too.
Do it. Okay, so the next oil that I want to chat with you about is ylang ylang. And that's how you pronounce it, ylang ylang. Not I get lang lang a lot, which just always makes me laugh. Yeah. So this is a floral oil, and it actually can act as a mild sedative, which you might think would be something that you don't want during this time where you're feeling lethargic. However, it also really helps to lessen stress and ease tension while promoting a positive mood. So maybe it's better for you if you're feeling really stressed and bummy. It'll help kind of like bring those stress levels down and really just relax you, but also uplift your mood. Yes, Melissa, you should add it to the kids' bath right now. I love it.
I've been using it a lot too lately. Like I'm loving it right now.
Have you? What have you been doing with it?
I've been doing aromatic dressing. So I put with fractionated coconut oil, a couple drops with like 2 teaspoons and just like rubbing it on.
Nice. I actually did that this morning. Just kind of, I don't know why I felt called to this oil this morning, but I just like all over. But it's also great if you blend it with grapefruit and bergamot.
Yeah, I had it with bergamot because I don't know, same thing. I was just like, what do I feel like today? I feel like you can never go wrong.
Right.
You can never go wrong.
Well, it's also in the beauty industry, ylang ylang. It's similar to jasmine, but it's in the fragrance form, obviously, not the essential oil form in most cases. But ylang ylang is often used in the beauty industry, like as a base in fragrance, which is a fun fact I learned.
I think it's also an aphrodisiac, isn't it?
I don't know, but maybe I should use it more.
Well, in that case, lather it on even more.
Okay. Moving on.
On that point.
So then next we have, drum roll, please. My favorite guy, Frankie.
Yes.
Frankincense.
Mm-hmm.
Most of you probably already know how crazy I am about frankincense. Like, I literally will not, if I have to bring one oil with me anywhere I go, it's frankincense. You don't already have this in your arsenal. I don't like to tell anybody what they should and shouldn't do, but like, you should.
I love that.
So, just saying. So frankincense is the oil of peace. It helps to promote feelings of relaxation, and peace, calm. It's just super chill. And again, you're probably thinking, okay, but why do I want to be like peaceful and calm if I'm feeling lethargic? Well, I think we have to kind of change the way we think around the words peace and calm. They don't necessarily mean that you have to be sleepy and blah and just cozy and like my little snort.
I love that.
Yeah, right. I mean, I think if you look at peace and calm and what they kind of really mean and what the feelings really evoke, they can be really uplifting, especially for the mood.
Totally.
So another good one for kind of stress and anxiety related to the season.
I also love frankincense for its physical qualities, like helps support your immune system, helps with inflammation. You can use it topically for pain, sore muscles. It's the king. He's the king.
For good reason.
For good reason.
Yeah. And quickly to your point of inflammation, this can go along with winter in general. I've been getting like sinus kind of headaches and pressure, and I will literally just take a few drops and rub it along my sinuses, and it's like boom.
I love that.
Supported, using appropriate language, totally supports my sinuses.
I think we can, well, I don't know.
It supports my sinuses.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Melissa, I love you. Yes, watch it on the replay. Sedate those kiddos.
Throw some Frank in there too.
Yeah.
Out. Love it. Another one I love is balance. It's a grounding blend. So when I feel like, why has it been raining for 4 days? Why haven't I seen the sun? I'm like freaking out. I'm feeling anxious. Balance. On my feet in the morning, I use it almost every day. It really brings me back to a sense of calm, like you said, and like just feeling like this feeling of well-being. And it's a spruce blend with spruce oil and hoe wood. So it's really woodsy and warm, and it reminds me of like being outside in the woods, and even when I can't get outside and it's like wet and rainy.
Yes.
And it keeps balanced, grounded, knowing that like the sun isn't going to be away forever.
It will come back.
Come back.
And I will be fine.
Right. Yeah. It keeps me relaxed, and it just reminds me of being outside, and that makes me happy. So
yeah.
Love it.
I know, it is super woodsy. It's like wet rain almost.
Yeah.
I love it.
Let's see what else. Motivate. I love Motivate. So this one would be great in a touch roller. So you could just roll it on your pulse points. I love this one because
like that.
Yes, I love it. I have my own. I made my own, but like,
oh, did you?
Yeah, of the Motivate. I love it. So it's a citrus blend. Again, it's a citrus blend, uplifting, motivating. I call it the get off your butt or get on your butt oil because it helps me get off my butt when I'm feeling like lethargic and tired and grumpy. Sometimes I feel grumpy, just like every once in a bloom. And I use Motivate to help me get out of the house, go to yoga, get a workout in, or like clean my house. I use it a lot to help me clean my house. Hey, Christy. And then it's also like the get on your butt oil. Like if you have to do things like, you know, send the email, do the things that gets you out of your head. Welcome. And gets you feeling more confident and creative and gets rid of those like low vibe feelings and energy. Helps you get all this stuff done. I love this blend.
I call it the Monday morning antidote.
Yes. Love that blend. It's one of my faves.
Yes. And another one in the same vein of Motivate actually comes from the emotional aromatherapy kit is Cheer. I think my bottle is like just about empty, but I've been switching over to the touch version because I kind of end up like using the two of these as perfume.
Yeah.
Like again, Monday morning or any morning really. And then kind of when I'm like over everything, it's like yeah. It's like bathing in it. Quick aside, the other day I have a little diffuser at my desk and I think I put a few too many drops of Cheer in it. And my boss was like, oh, is it going to be an extra stressful day today? Like, you all right over there? I smell those oils a little bit more than normal. And I was like, oh, I mean, yes, but.
I'm trying to help us all out here.
Yeah. I was like, do you feel calm? Yes, you do. So go away. So the primary benefits of Cheer, it helps to promote feelings of optimism, cheerfulness, not surprisingly, and happiness. It can help counteract negative emotions, feeling down, feeling blue, sluggish, blah. The technical term is blah.
Blah. You're feeling blah. Rubs
yeah. It's a blend of wild orange, clove. There's some star anise, lemon. It's just very like vanilla. It's very kind of like citrusy and spicy and just really warm and yummy. And another one I'm going to talk about kind of like in a pair. You can totally use them independently, but I've been personally called to use the Elevation blend and then Blue Tansy, which you kind of can't see, together. I don't know where I got the idea from. I know that I think I just sort of was like, you know, Blue Tansy actually comes out blue and Elevation actually comes out yellow. So I was just kind of like, it's really paint in my diffuser, like a child.
Play.
Yeah. So Blue Tansy is another really beautiful floral oil. It actually is indigenous to Morocco. This is a newer oil for doTERRA that I'm sort of still getting familiar with and just kind of trying to figure out other uses for it, but it truly is super supportive of promoting positive mood and a positive outlook. It aids in uplifting your mood. It's really mood balancing. It's just completely, whether you have anxiety or whether you have just seasonal affective disorder, winter blues, like it's just the scent it's a little bit strong for some people, which is why I personally don't mind the smell of it, but paired with Elevation, which is a blend of ylang ylang, lavender, melissa, tangerine. It's like very florally and fruity, and it's called the Joyful Blend, and it quite literally is the Joyful Blend. Like, yeah, it just smells like being in the sun, like like the beach.
Exactly.
It's the best. So
like right away, I'm like, Like when the sun hits your skin for the first time in a couple days and you're like,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
I don't use this one enough, and I should. I've been using it a lot more lately, which is kind of what gave me the idea to start thinking about this and talking about this and sharing what oils would be great, because I was just a couple weeks ago just feeling like, ugh, is winter gonna end? Like, I'm just so bored and I want to go outside, and I don't know. I came to these two and it changed my mood. And I even asked my boyfriend, who doesn't always love to admit that the oils help him, but they do. And I was like, hey, totally unsolicited, like, how are you feeling right now? Do you feel like a little bit, more jazzed and happier? And he's like, yeah, actually I do. And I was like, ha ha.
Gotcha. So I think after like the holidays, like we're buzzing around and there's so much energy, and then like we come into the new year and it's like, oh, I'm gonna set my intentions and do all these things, and then we're like, we kind of just like hit a wall and we like settle and we're like, oh, we're here, it's 2018, but I'm not feeling all the things that I think I'm supposed to be feeling. And like I love these freaking oils, using them, and I love the way that they just interact with the brain, the limbic system, calming, uplifting, whatever it is you need in that moment, they're there for you. And totally, I think that like diffusing these oils have like saved my mood some days where I'm just like, I can't adult today, don't want to. Like, what can I do about that? And I can do something about it. And I think that's the fucking best part. Oops, sorry.
Yeah. I don't care.
I think Melissa's kids are in the bathtub now, so we're good.
Yeah. They're fine. This is not a family-friendly show. Well, yeah, it is, but
I know. Disclaimer.
Yeah. Whoops. No worries. Yeah. Hi,
Heather. Hey, girl.
All right. We kind of like went through that really fast. So does anybody have any questions, or like, Jasmine, do you have anything else you want to kind of riff on? Because we are fast talkers.
So good. Yeah, no, just that. I guess if I was going to riff on something, it would be that, just that connection that the mind has when you smell the oils. They go into your olfactory nerve, they hit your limbic system. Your olfactory nerve connects at your brain, basically hits your brain. They're in your bloodstream in 22 seconds. Yeah,
it's so crazy.
They're in
every time I tell somebody that, I always like question myself. I'm like, wait, 22 seconds or 22 minutes? Seconds seems too short. No, yeah. It's 22 seconds.
22 minutes is in every cell of your body, literally.
Yeah.
So like it's science. Like you inhale it, it's uplifting. The citrus blends are, making you feel happy and cleansing energetically, and it's, brings up your whole vibrational level in your body. What about
argan oil?
Not familiar.
So argan oil is really more of like, at least to the best of my knowledge, yeah, it's more of like a carrier oil. It is good for your skin. I don't think it's something that you necessarily would be like diffusing. I think it's more like a fractionated coconut oil or like a jojoba oil. So you could either make, like, you could take the essential oil and add it to the argan oil and make like a kind of like a face moisturizer or a body moisturizer or something like that.
That's a great question. I think you're right. I think it's like a carrier oil. I use fractionated coconut oil, and that just helps the oils to, get into the system. What's the word I want to say? I don't know.
Sink into your skin.
Yeah, sink into your skin. Thank you. It carries it into your skin and into the cell. So you could use argan oil to use as a carrier oil. So like with frankincense or something like that. Also really great for the skin. You can put like a drop with some argan oil and use that on the body.
It would be a good one too to use if you're using the citrus oils and you have sensitive skin, and like, let's say you didn't want to diffuse and you just wanted to like apply the oils topically. If you're maybe at work and you don't have a diffuser, another really great one. I know we talked a little bit about the touch. Wait, I've been using it there. Yes, that's awesome. Yeah.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Now I'm stuttering. the touch the touch versions have the fractionated coconut oil, the carrier oil already in them. So these are really great grab and goes, or if you've got sensitive skin, or like I said, I use them just like perfume because I can quickly just roll them on and put them in my bag and move on.
Yeah. And that's a good point. I think they're also, I mean, like I know a lot, Christy probably can talk to this, a lot of people who use them with their kiddos and they're already pre-diluted, safe to use for the kiddos. And they can, when they're feeling grumpy or all those beautiful feelings that we all have, they can just roll it on themselves, roll it on the bottoms of their feet. It's already diluted and safe for them. Yeah.
Yes. And a few of the oils we talked about do come, like frankincense comes in the touch version. Cheer and Motivate do, like I've been waving around. I think that's it out of the ones that we chatted about, but you can also make your own.
Yeah. You can dilute it more. Yeah. Add more, lavender for the kids. That's a good one too. Yeah. So if you have sensitive skin, just dilute it heavier with an argan oil or coconut oil or grapeseed, or how do you say
jojoba that? Is really good.
Jojoba.
Yeah. So it's fun fact about jojoba. It's actually, and I know this because I have pretty oily skin, so it's one of the only ones I can use on my face, but it's actually the closest like carrier oil to the sebum that your skin actually makes. So you'd think putting it on would make you more oily, but it actually kind of tricks your skin into thinking, oh, I'm hydrated, like I'm oily enough, I don't need to make anymore.
More natural, totally. And that's what I love about the fractionated coconut oil that doTERRA has, is that they've removed those MCTs or those really oily fatty chains so that it infuses directly into your skin without leaving you feeling like a
greasy and totally. Yeah. I haven't tried it on my face. Well, I've tried it on my face in like the Melaleuca Touch and the Immortelle, and it's been fine. So I guess it would be fine. I'll have to try it.
So yeah, you can, if you think of any other questions, or if you're watching on the replay and you're like, wait, I have a question, DM us. Yeah. We'll get back to you. If you're using the citrus blends,
yes, the rose I use on my face too. Hannah told me that trick.
Yeah. All day, every day.
Yeah.
Be careful with the citrus oils. They can have sunset sensitivity. So if there's not sun, not an issue. If you're in the sun, just be mindful of that and dilute them, or wait like an hour after applying to go into the sun.
Or if you can,
but if you're diffusing, it should be fine. Yeah.
Diffusing will be totally fine. I was just going to say, if you did want to put them on before you left the house, but you were going to be like at the park or something, put it on the bottoms of your feet. If you're not going to take your shoes off, you're good.
Bottoms of your feet are probably not going to see the sun very often.
No, unless you're at the beach.
Yeah, true.
Any oils you recommend for sore throat? Yeah, totally. In terms of diffusing, I recommend Breathe. We have a blend called Breathe. It's peppermint, eucalyptus. I forget off the top of my head what else is in it, but it's basically all the cooling oils. Peppermint alone, or Breathe alone, or eucalyptus alone, again, diffusing would be really great. Jasmine?
I was going to say frankincense is one. Melaleuca, it's like nature's cleansing, totally antimicrobial, antibacterial, antifungal. I don't know if you follow me or Kim, but one of us can hop on a chat with you too and go over like all the amazing oregano, like nature's antibiotic. So that's another one that I would, but that one it's a spicy hot oil, so you'd want to dilute it a ton.
Big time. Also On Guard is great. And yeah, I think you follow me, girl. So if you want to send me a DM, I can certainly help you out. You're welcome. I'll get your email and we'll chat. Okay. So really quick before we go, I just want to tell all of you about a little promo that Jasmine and I are running, especially for all of you. Oh, good. Yes. Follow her too.
Hey, that's a good one, Christy. Thank you.
So as a thank you to you for joining us tonight, and whether you're catching the replay or whatever, tell us how to buy.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Uncle
You know, right?
Johnny.
Right there, right?
Yeah, okay, telling you. Actually, we're gonna have to send that to you because it's a little long. It's a little lengthy.
DM us.
So, DM us. But what we're gonna do for you is when you enroll today with 3 oils, any 3 oils, we're gonna give you a 4th one from the little arsenal that we chatted about today, free. It's gonna be a surprise.
Frankincense is like $90 retail. So
Yeah.
like, just saying, free oil on us. If you enroll today with 3, we want to just thank you for spending time with us.
Yeah. And if you decide that you'd like to go with the emotional aromatherapy kit, which is the one where Cheer and Motivate come from, we're going to give you Cheer and Motivate Touch Womp for free. So it's up to you. That's why we want you to DM us so we can kind of help you get set up and get started.
You can also hop on mydoterra.com. I'm at Jasmine Smith 108, mydoterra.com, Jasmine Smith 108. And what's yours, Kim?
I'm mydoterra.com /Kimberly Cotty. So yeah. If you don't feel like talking to us, you can just do that.
Or you can message us there too.
Yeah, completely. And doTERRA has a couple cool promos going on too, but we can chat about those after you enroll because
we'd be here all.
Yeah. And it's Saturday, and I'm sure everyone wants to go have fun now.
Yeah. So, send us a message, respond here, DM us, and we'll get you all set up so that you can get your winter blues be gone, whether you're in Cali and you're sad because it's 30 or 40 degrees or 50.
Or whether you're in Providence and you're sad because there's ice everywhere and it's 18. But today it was 50, so whatever.
I know. Don't be sad anymore, you guys. We don't want you to be sad. We got you.
Peace out, winter blues.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Happy Saturday.
Have a beautiful evening, night, wherever you are.
Have a beautiful weekend.
Mwah. Love you.
Mwah.
Bye, guys. Thanks for